Hi, welcome to the Rebelle Rally. You're probably wondering, what the heck is the Rebelle Rally? Actually, let's start there and talk about it.
Rebelle Rally, a feminine play on the word rebel. It's 8 days, 100 women driving 1,600 miles through the desert, off-road, with no phones and no GPS. We get coordinates, and using a topographic map and a compass and a map plotter, we find our way to hidden checkpoints. Generally, it can be up to 10 hours a day of driving, and we'll go from Northern California to Southern California, competing for accuracy of navigation within a timed setting. I am the navigator. This is 4 days of training. The real deal happens later this year. These drone shots are from an old trip to Glamis, but that's where this story takes place, and they're sick, so enjoy.
But now we're at camp. Whew. Welcome to the roost.
Okay, all right. Add it up.
Today was day one of training, and today started with a scorpion. So we were given these coordinates to meet at in Ocotillo Wells, and we pull up and I put on my jacket and we go outside. We're just kind of greeting some of the other women that were there, and one of the ladies says to me, "Hey, is that a logo on your jacket, or is that a scorpion that's on you?"
So she asked me if it was a logo on my jacket or if it was an actual scorpion, and I'm looking at the scorpion right now.
I was thinking, wow, I should not freak out at this moment. And so I tried to push it off me. Once I looked directly into its eyeballs, did not come off me. Tried pushing it again, did not come off me. Still try not to freak out. And then finally I'm able to flick it off, and this thing just scurries away.
Down in the
Anyway, that could have been a really bad start to training. After that incident, we all went to a little meeting point where we had like a little outdoor classroom set up. We did some chalk talks in which we talked about a lot of the fundamentals. And then it just started off by like getting to know our cars. We got to know the cars and like measured like where the wheels are versus what you see as a driver. And then we just kind of alternated back and forth between like learning things with our vehicles and then going back out to the field and getting in the cars. So I'm the navigator on this trip, so I didn't expect to be driving, but then we started doing a bunch of driving stuff. And let's talk about that.
And looking ahead, we see that we've got a little bit of sand. We know that's going to be a little bit softer, and that we might need to use a little more throttle.
So one of the driving things that we did was we like went up one of the sand dunes and we just like stopped at like almost at the top, so we could practice like what you need to do to be able to get up and over the sand dune. So we did that several times. And then we also did things where we like slammed on the brakes to understand like what happens when like the brakes lock out or the anti-braking system kicks in, all those types of things. It was pretty neat. But I will say, I didn't expect to be driving today, and I was totally freaked out. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, not only, am I still getting to know my partner, which, by the way, my partner's awesome. Sarah, play pickleball with her. Great pickleball player. We also drink champagne together, but she's great. But anyway, I didn't expect to be driving, and so we're actually borrowing a car from her mother-in-law. And so not only was I getting behind the wheel of this car for the very first time, but I was driving off-road for the first time and in four-wheel drive for the first time. There's a lot of first-time things happening here, and I didn't really want to mess up the car. Anyway, I did great. I think. We didn't crash, which is good news. So we did that throughout the day, and then we stopped for lunch. And lunch was your freeze-dried goodness. Glad I had a lot of snacks on that part. But we ate lunch, and then we got back behind the wheel and did some more driving stuff. And the day ended in a really cool way, in which we kind of packed everything up, and then we rallied over to camp here at the Roost. And as we rallied over, we drove for about 2 hours. And so the day basically went like this. We met up around 7:45 in the morning and did driving exercises and all the things until around like 2 or 3. And then we took a 2-hour rally drive back to camp here at the Roost, which is kind of a privately owned compound that the woman, Emily, from Rebelle Rally has a relationship with. And so we're camping here, and I thought I would be going to the bathroom in the bushes, kind of like how I have been all day today. Actually, I haven't even been going in the bushes. I literally just pop a squat outside the car. Anyway, but it's kind of like glamping. It's quite nice here. They're making dinner for us right now. I'm really excited about it. But we rallied over here, and it was really cool. We got to do a lot of driving, a lot of really cool scenery as we were coming out here. It was really fun. But now it's time to pop a bottle of wine and have some dinner. Day 1 rally. Here I am in my tent. I will admit I didn't expect to get shrimp and chicken and beautiful salad for dinner. It's awesome. Now it's time to turn in. Went to bed super late at 8:46 p.m. Great day. Rebelle Rally Day 1 in the books.